So it is now 6:13 on February 7th. I'm going to open the public hearing on Central's proposed fare restructuring for the city of Utica, Oneida County. This is the second of two public hearings that were held to be held today. First one was at noon earlier today. This public hearing will begin with a presentation of the overview of the service changes by Centro. We ask that all individuals can submit comments at any time during the presentation by using the question feature in the media control panel to the right of your screen. We will respond to comments or questions at the end of the presentation. We ask that you limit all questions to the proposed service changes only. If you know of someone who cannot be here tonight and they would like to comment on the proposed changes, you can do so via social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Go Central Bus, or you can leave a message by phone for us at 315-442-3400. You can write to us by snail mail, Central at 200 Cortland Avenue, Syracuse, New York 13205. And we do accept faxes at 315-442-3337. So why the fare changes? We are going to a universal pricing system for all of our properties. The adult fare will be $1 and the half price fare will be 50 cents for all of our services that are city services. We do have some commuter services that will have an extension zone. The fare there will be $3 for adults and $1 for individuals who qualify for our half fare. We're doing this to entice riders. We are in the business of moving people, and we would like to have more people on our buses. Most of the individuals who currently use our services will see a reduction in their transit costs. We're also, as I mentioned, going to a fare parity process where we offer the same price for all of our riders and all of our properties. And this will also allow us to simplify our fares, which lays the foundation for us to enhance our technology. We're currently in the process of testing a mobile ticketing option that will allow individuals to set up an account, buy their passes online, and have them loaded onto their smartphones. We will have readers on all buses where an individual can walk up, put their phone to the reader, it will beep, and then their fare is paid. And you can reload that option at any time you want. As I said, this is universal prices, so all prices will be the same in all Central properties, and these passes will be universal. If you buy a pass in Utica, it will be good in Syracuse, it will be good in Rome, it will be good in all of our properties. This is new to us previously because all of our pricing was different. Every location had its own set of passes. This will allow us to have universal passes for all of the Centro services we provide. We are reducing our fare zones on our commuter services. There were 3 and 4 fare zones between Syracuse and Oswego and Syracuse and Auburn. We're reducing them down to 2. That would be the city service and the commuter service zone. It really does not affect Oneida County at all. We're offering simplified pass options, just 3 passes, a day pass, which is good for 24 hours of unlimited rides, a max pass, which is good for 7 consecutive days of unlimited rides, and a 10 ride pass. And these passes are have rides that will never expire. You can use them whenever you want, hold on to them as long as you wish. Now, all these passes will be sold on our buses straight from the fare box. That is new in most of our locations, where you can buy these just by walking up to the bus wherever you board, whether it be at the bus stop down the road or at one of our transit hubs. We do ask that customers tell a driver that you intend to buy a pass instead of just paying for one cash fare before you buy the pass. Otherwise, the fare box doesn't know the difference. When you put the money in, it will just assume you are paying for one single fare, and it will beep, and you will lose your opportunity to buy a pass at this particular boarding. In Utica, as I said, we're changing the fares. It's a fare reduction across the board. The cash fare for adults currently is $1.50. It's going to go down to $1. Persons who qualify for our half fare program will previously paid 75 cents. That will drop to 50 cents. Children under 6 will remain free. The one difference is we are no longer offering free transfers for individuals, which means that every time you board a bus, you will be asked to pay a fare. Now, we know that some individuals transfer to get to and from the locations that they travel to. In an effort to mitigate the impact on those individuals, we have dropped the price of our day pass from $5 for adults to $4, and also from our weekly unlimited ride pass, the $15 will go down to $12. And the 10 ride pass will go from $15 to $10. So the pricing is decreased, and that is to mitigate any impact on those individuals who have to travel and use essentially 4 different buses to get to and from where they go on a given trip. One change that is specific to Utica is that the senior age is changing from 60 to 65 years old. 65 years old is the standard for all of our other properties. When we began service in Utica in April of 2005, we inherited the Utica Transit Authority's pricing or age limit. We are now changing that to 65. There will be a grace period for all individuals to acquire a Central Fare HAP ID, and you will be grandfathered in if you currently are eligible. So we'll set up an opportunity for all individuals to get a new Central ID if you need one. And also we encourage those individuals who have a Central ID to get new ones. We will again allow you to ride at HAP price. We are grandfathering all individuals who are currently eligible moving forward. Our call bus fares in the city of Utica currently are $2.50. This is our paratransit service for persons with disabilities who qualify. The new proposed fare will be $2, and that will again be consistent for all of our city services across the Centro system. As I mentioned, we are eliminating transfers. We wanted to give the public an idea of what percentage of users transfer between buses in the Utica area post-pandemic. That number is about 17%. As I mentioned earlier, I have priced our unlimited ride passes to mitigate the impact on those individuals who transfer and then will have to pay every time they board a bus. So overall, system-wide, the impact on users, the overwhelming majority of individuals will see a fare decrease. Some users will see no change in their fares, and very few will see an increase in their fares. As we transition from the current fare structure to the new fare structure, it's important to note that some older passes may not work in the fare box when the new fares go into effect. That will definitely be true in Utica and Rome. If you purchased your pass from one of the outlets, whether it be a Central outlet, a grocery store, one of our ticket vending machines, those passes will not work when this goes into effect. We are in the process right now of reaching out to all of our agents who have large numbers of passes to swap them out for the new fare media. We encourage all individuals who have passes to reach out to us by calling your local Centro office or by calling our revenue collection office at 315-442-3342. We will exchange those passes. It's important to note that no one will be denied a ride. If you board a bus and you have an old pass, the driver will allow you to ride, but we will direct you to have that pass replaced. All of the exchanges will be on a ride-for-ride basis. For example, if you have a 10 ride pass with 8 existing rides that haven't been used, we will make sure that you get 8 rides going forward, and to make sure that you don't lose any rides that you've already purchased. However, there will be no cash refunds. Once the pass is purchased, we'll just exchange it ride for ride. And again, if anyone would like to comment on these proposed changes, you can reach us via social media at Go Centro Bus on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can leave us a message at 315-442-3400. You can talk to one of our customer service reps. They'll take down your comments or questions. And also mail us at 200 Cortland Avenue, Syracuse, New York, 13205, or fax our comments to 442-3337. We will keep all of these lines of communications open for comments up until February 11th. And with that, that is the end of our presentation. I would like to note that at this point, we do not have any members of the general public who are in attendance. So it is 6:23. I'll give it a couple minutes to 6:25, and at that point, I will close the public hearing. My name is Steve Cagle. I'm the Vice President of Communications for Centro. Also in attendance from Centro today, our CEO, Brian Schultz, and our Deputy CEO, Christopher Tuff. Okay, at this point, being that there are no members of the public who are here to give comment or ask questions, I will close this public hearing and thank everyone for attending. Have a good evening.